Yeah, I think the secret sauce which you spoke about is one of the biggest selling points for Sherlock right now as well. The analytics.
Yeah.
The power of analytics at real time has changed completely the way the HR leaders, the business leaders could look at their population. And you rightly said that the boring engagement surveys, which we all have ran, for multiple times in a year, have been redundant now. Now the power is in really knowing the real pulse on the ground. What's really happening? Well,
Yeah.
how is it impacting my engagement? How is it impacting my well-being? Like you said, the happiness index. How are the patterns changing? So for example, if you've rolled out a new change management, you as a leader and then all your leaders have to know that did it impact badly on the ground or not. And
Yeah.
applications which are more scalable, which have more technology behind them, can give you that pulse and is giving that pulse. That's what we are hearing from our clients on day in, day out basis. So
Yeah.
spot on that as well.
Yeah. I also think a lot about, and this is maybe more my history than anybody else's, but boy, there are a lot of mergers. There are a lot of acquisitions. There's, you may think you're a part of one company, but if you're there for, 4, 6, 8 years, that company might change 4, 6, 8 times, right? You may get bought twice.
That's
You
true.
may have like 4 or 5 other companies merge into your team. And so, like, if you think about that from a leadership perspective, like, how do you welcome all these new people into a team at once? You certainly can't do it with a whole bunch of one-on-one meetings. It just doesn't scale. And so, like, I think you have to do a lot of that, obviously, but some of these applications that provide sort of digital scale, that provide a way for people to anonymously ask questions about what is this going to be like? I don't understand this thing that's happening. Like, that kind of stuff, I think, can be a way to either assimilate new businesses, new communities of people that want to become a part of your team but don't know how, a little bit into becoming a part of your team quicker. Or if you are purchased, I think it's really interesting to kind of have a platform that can scale, that allows everybody to kind of talk through some of their fears and concerns about that. Like, these are moments, I guess, is what I'm saying, in business that affect the entire population of a company all at once. And there's no way that it's sort of an individual leader can scale. The other thing that I think about is sort of this notion of now you can kind of pick your coach. So, like, there's lots of times, there may be really well-intentioned people, but, here, I'm the person who's been assigned to kind of coach you or to help you. And you're like, this is a weird fit. We're just like not working with each other very well. If you think about the way generative AI learns and can evolve, and a little bit, you can almost kind of create your coach a little bit yourself. And you can sort of like help coach the coach essentially on how to interact with you, the frequency of interaction, the kind of even like language and the temperament. And so in a way, it actually allows maybe for a better fit all of the time, which I think is interesting too. I haven't thought a lot about that one as much, but I do think that that's an interesting principle. If it sort of learns and it really becomes smart to you, it can actually adapt to your needs a little bit better, I would argue, maybe than some people who kind of have one method and I'm me and I just got to be the authentic me, and maybe it'll rub some people the right way and some people the wrong way.
Yeah, I think you've given me a fantastic use case for Sherlock as well, about the merger one especially. It's really awesome. We've been trying out multiple use cases with Sherlock, and Sherlock is coming out with flying colors, and our clients are sharing that as well.